trigonometric functions and summarizing translations of the sine and cosine functions. Vertical translations are determined by the value of c. To graph vertical translations, you move the parent function, f at x is sine x or f at x is cos x, up or down the appropriate number of units. The graph of f at x equals sine x or f at x is g at x is translated vertically up if the c value is positive, or down if the c value is negative. Phase shifts are determined by the value of d, and if d is positive, as in x minus plus 45, or it would move to the right 45 degrees, and if it's negative, as in x minus negative 45 degrees, it's going to go left 45 degrees. If we're going to graph f at x is sine x minus 3, if we look, that minus 3 is a vertical stretch, or sorry, a vertical shift, and it's important to tell me a direction. I don't want a plus or a minus. I want you to tell me that's moving down 3. If everything moves down 3, the equation of the axes will also move down 3 to negative 3. When we graph, we can start with the base graph, start on 0, end on 0, halfway between is 0. Between the first two, I hit my maximum of 1. Between my last two zeros, I hit my minimum of negative 1. And I've got y equals sine x sketched. Now to graph the vertical shift down 3, I just take all my points and go down 3. So I've got a point at 0, negative 3, go down 3 here, down 3, down 3, down, oops, 3 is there, and I draw my graph like that. And that would be y equals sine x minus 3. And it's drawn neatly here, so it's better for you for copying later. F at x is cos of x minus 15 degrees. Well, what is that transformation? That's telling me I have a phase shift. Remember, we changed the word. It's not a horizontal shift for trig. We call it a phase shift. And I'm going right 15 degrees. I'm not shifting up and down. So my equation of my axes remains y equals 0. And when I graph, I do this exact same thing. Now I'm doing cosine. Cosine's a little different than sine. I start on a 0 or a max. I end on a max. Halfway between, I hit my minimum. And halfway between my max and min, I'm always going to hit a 0. Oops, that's a little bit off. Sorry, guys. Stylus doesn't work fabulous on the touch screen. Okay, now to do my shift, everything goes right 15, and you'll notice that I made my horizontal scale change by 15 degrees, just so I could make my graph easier to sketch. So everything's going right 15, right 15, right 15, right 15. Oops, I want to come over a little more. I'm hitting my minimum a little bit further right, and my max was there. It's a little bit clearer on this page here. So you'll see that the red graph, everything is shifted 15 degrees to the right.